That was my try to. Good morning. I'm trying to figure out where did I put my tripod. I know. I know. I found it. Good morning. I've been trying to figure out how I can do more live streams, and it just occurred me. I was just cleaning my kitchen, and I was like, these are the type of things that I can go real quick and do live streams. Good morning. There's really not much to do, but still. Ah, I need to learn how to sit down and enjoy my breakfast. I've been like having a bite and clean, have a bite and clean. Why do I do this to myself? Anyways, let's tidy up. Dishwasher is okay. So what I was doing, okay. Mm. Oh, that bite was good. So I have a lot of things to do in my schedule today. I need to go to Goodwill. I have my today's gonna be what is the name for the those days when you have a lot of things to do? When you put everything in a list or in a corner and then you choose one day to like get your shit together, do everything. I guess that's kind of what this day is gonna be like. I still need to film a video, but instead of leaving at 1 p.m. like I always do, I'm gonna leave probably at 12 at noon, so that way I can have time to go to Goodwill because my trunk it's full. It's full of donation. I did a spring cleaning a few months ago, Yes, few months. It's been like 2 months. Hmm. And I took out a car seat, a plug and play. I don't know, something. Um, what else? Clothes, my clothes. I clean out my closet. I clean the girls' closet. I clean my son' closet. My oldest son left and he moved to Puerto Rico with his dad. So there's a lot of stuff he left. Teddy bears. Like, we definitely, bruh, really? We're not here for that, Bobby. If you're gonna be looking at that type of things, you're going to be blocked. So keep it respectful. Bucket list. The continent of Africa. How long is it? That's in the other side of the world. Oh, hello. Ow. Hello. So, anyways, what I was saying was, mm, what I was saying. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, I did spring cleaning. Hi there. Good morning. And now I haven't been able to use my trunk because it's been full, and I have not had the energy to let it go. Well, it's something so easy. You just go there and you drop all of that freaking shit. But I haven't done it. So I want to go to Goodwill, empty my trunk, so that way I can have access to my trunk. Hmm. And go to the car wash. It's been in an urgent need of it. Hmm. I used to go once a month, and it was usually pretty good. I could do it. However, where did I put myself? My toddler grew up, and now she's more messy. And on top of that, we've been going out almost every single day to hiking. So that means it's more in and out of the car, and more in and out of the car means more dirt. So it's coming to the point where I might have to, instead of going once a month, I might have to go clean my car every 2 weeks, twice a month. So I want to go to the car wash today. But yeah, I'm tidying up and having my breakfast before I sit down and film my video. I had a new podcast episode here live yesterday, where I was sharing with you guys the struggles of being a multi-passionate person. Because when you decide to have a career or whatever, they usually tell you to niche down. And the problem with niching down is that sometimes you're just not this one thing. Like, we are a lot of things together. And in my case, I am a multi passionate person. I love different topics, and the industry keeps telling me shrink yourself small and just think one and share one. And the problem with that is that um you don't feel authentic. I don't feel authentic when I'm just sharing one part of my life and not the other one. So we got that podcast live. Um, and then I did a live stream last night where we talk about I share my April reflections and try to set up our goals for May. I feel like I didn't do well in that one, but it's because I got caught up with the comments. So I need to figure it out like how I can when I do live streams, I want them to be purposeful. I want them to have a purpose. I want to share something. And the best way to do it is to just share what I want to share. Like treat it like a podcast. Yeah. Treat it like a podcast. But at the same time, it's rude. Like if people are commenting and you're not answering or they're asking you questions and you just ignoring them and not helping them, it's also rude. And my mission here is to help people, and the fact that I am not answering the questions, I'm not helping them. Kind of my first breakfast. Today I did not make me breakfast with it. Today I just went to purchase one. Oh, funny story about that. I drive through this coffee shop every single day when I'm taking my son to school. And I don't know why, because first when I saw that, I saw the word brew. And because it's also a little bit high, I cannot see well, but I could see there was a bunch of lines of cars. And I thought this place might be interesting. But for some reason, when I heard the word brew, I thought about beer. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? I thought it was a place where people would go and have fun and, have a few drinks or whatever. But then it was opening early in the mornings, and I was like, something is wrong. And then I started thinking and thinking. I was like, brew is from coffee. That's a freaking coffee shop, girl. What the heck? So obviously, I've been curious about the place and been wanting to stop there. So I stopped this morning, and that now that I know officially it's a coffee, now I can read the word coffee in the logo. But if it's also again, it was a higher place. The level is. She just stole my breakfast. I love you. She just stole my breakfast. Anyways, I could only see like a part of the logo. So yeah, I went there and I said it's my first time because also because in the mornings get so full, they have people way back in the line before you can see the menu. And he was like, "What can I get you?" And I was like, "Oh, this is my first time here. I have no idea what you have." And he was like, "What are you looking for?" And I was like, "Well, a coffee and breakfast." It turns out I was looking mostly for the breakfast, not the coffee. And it turned out that the only breakfast they had is muffin tops, sugar. So I ended up going to Starbucks as well to get me a breakfast. And my daughter just stole a piece of it. Story of my life. Hmm. So yeah, he was pretty cool because he knew how to do his job because he was asking the right questions, I think. When I said this is my first time, he was like, "Okay, so how do you want your coffee? How do you like your coffee? Do you like it sweet?" And I was like, "Heck about yeah." And he was like, "Do you prefer caramel? You prefer chocolate?" And I was like, "Absolutely chocolate." So that's based on the questions. He would then he helped me to figure out what I wanted. And so far, it's so good. It was a hazelnut caramel with a chocolate. I don't know what. So Pretty good. Okay, let's finish writing up because I need to start studying my notes for the video that I'm going to film today. I've been experimenting with YouTube. I definitely want to make YouTube my full time. So I'm trying to figure it out when I can do quick live streams. Um, like, can just do a live stream where I do these things. It's just that I get caught up, okay? I get caught up with live streams and then I start yapping, and then my entire schedule for the entire week goes to shit. But here we are. So I have this idea. I'm a very conscious person. I hate waste. I hate how everything nowadays is just like, I love buying candles, right? But the problem is we haven't using this and then trash, and we fill in the land with so much crap. So I've been trying to learn how to make my own candles. I already have a whole kit in here, so maybe I can live stream with you guys one day when I'm making my candles. But at the same time, I've been also repurposing this. Eventually I will learn how to take the freaking sticker out, but I've been trying to create a little garden in my backyard. I'm gonna purchase new plants for the house. The next project I want it's inside in my home plants. I want plants that purify the air and stuff like that. Yeah. But my basil looks sad, but at the same time, it's thriving, you guys. Look at this. So it's sad. It's like spread everywhere, and that dirt, it's just actually inside doesn't look that bad. I feel like it looks so dry. So I'm not sure what should I do to keep it alive. But look all the new leaves. Dime. Ah, it just what is what? Yesterday I cooked. Oh my god, it was so delicious. I made pasta with homemade sauce and I used basil from my plants. Okay, so this is the Girl Sprout. They did this in Girl Scouts for in honor of Earth Day, and they started. Now I think I don't know when it's time to separate. I know you sprout the seeds and then you put them in like in separate, but I don't know at what time of their growth it's good enough to like separate them into different big containers. So, but this is what I can do. However, this one I'm gonna leave it like that because obviously they created this. But this is what I'm repurposing this candle thingies. And then I'm going to keep saving them. So by the time I start doing my own candles, I already have this and I don't and whatever. So this is Luna's one. This is really cool. Look at that. We have these big giant ones, but then these other ones are so tiny. These are flowers. They're supposed to have flowers. I'm excited about that. Oh yeah. And then I had this one over here with her beautiful red thingies, and Luna destroyed them all. She was so pretty. What? What, mommy? What happened? Yeah. I need to swipe the balcony. So I'm in a group chat of the ladies from my church, and they're all the time like giving away stuff, like they're doing spring cleaning, like I did or whatever. Anyways, they offer a fireplace, and I thought it was meant to be because I was literally thinking about my balcony, and suddenly it came to me, I was like, it would be cool to have a little like fire pit or whatever. And suddenly, like, I don't know if it was that same day or the next day, somebody from church, she was moving and she showed a fire thing, and I was like, that's a sign. I was like, this is a sign. I was literally thinking about it. But she is huge, you guys. Like, this is the space that I have. And this one, I usually have it in the corner, but when I sit down in here, I like to have my feet somewhere. And Yeah, it's annoying and uncomfortable, but she's huge. So I don't know. I might just give it away. I don't know. But this is my balcony space. And I really, really, really want a rug. I want a rug in here. And get ton of pants. But YouTube does not want to help me to monetize. Come on, guys. We need to monetize the channel so we can thrive in my balcony. But whatever I got left, because mosquitoes are coming, and this is not. It doesn't have the screen, so I won't be able to enjoy my balcony. Let me water my plants. Mommy, Nina. That's not in the cake. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, this is some experiments I've been doing. Hello, hello. Good morning. Unfortunately, I waited until too late, I think. But I purchased from the grocery store some onion, and I noticed that they were growing. I like to, when I buy fresh herbs, I like to put them in fresh water. And I noticed they started to grow roots, and that's when I got the idea. I was like, what if I don't plant them? But at the same time, it was dying. So now they're over here ugly. I don't know if this is normal or it's because I'm mistreating them. But they have stayed alive. It's been like 2 months. It stay alive, but it hasn't like grow stronger and new ones or anything. And then here, I'm trying to figure out if that's a sprout. I saw a Facebook video where somebody who was cutting bell peppers, they put the seed and they just water it, and it's been like a week. And I'm trying to see if it's going to sprout or not. And I'm gonna have my own bell peppers. I'm learning, you guys. My dream is to have a own my own home with garden and fucking chickens. Me talking about a farm with chickens. Who is she? I don't know. 40s. I'm 39. I'm almost 40, and I don't know. I might be having a midlife crisis, or shit is so bad right now with technology that I'm just craving my grandma era. Also, I'm in Florida, and I noticed they are very. I'm near places that are really, really conserving history. So maybe that also has led me to appreciate history. And somehow I ended following a few YouTubers that are all about cottage, vintage, and Victorian styles. And I've been obsessed with 100 years ago, 200 years ago style. So, and now I'm like, I actually want that life. I want a quiet life. I want quiet, cozy, peaceful mornings where I go outside to drink my coffee, read my book, um, see my girl play outside, run. She doesn't have space here to run and play. Um, I don't know, kind of those things. Chickens. Which the chicken part resonates because I'm from Puerto Rico and I grew up with freaking chickens 24/7. Every neighbor had freaking chickens, so let's water my other plants. And then tourists go to Puerto Rico and they're complaining about the chickens, and I sleep like a baby because I've been doing this for my entire life. Ah, the roosters! And they're giving the apartment a 1-star rating because of the rooster. Like, it's not our fault. It's culture. So please, please, if you stay in an Airbnb, rate it according to the property, to the house or apartment that you pay to stay. Whatever outside circumstances have nothing to do with the apartment. Like, people have There was a guest that gave a 1 star rating to an apartment because the apartment, it was right in front of the beach, and there was waves. Because there was waves and they couldn't swim in the beach, they gave the apartment a 1 star rating. How do we have control of the ocean? How can we, hey ocean, I have guests. Calm down and make it good for them to swim. That's not my fault. That's not my problem. Why are you giving me my apartment a 1 star? It's an Iceland. So there was one time there were ants, and they call and say, "Hey, there's a line of ants in the wall." Not even 2 hours later, the problem was fixed. The exterminator went, he cleaned the ants, everything was fine. They rated the apartment wrong about a problem that was fixed. I can understand they go into the apartment, find the ants, and the owner's not doing anything. But literally in less than 2 hours, the problem was fixed, and they still gave a bad rating to an apartment, to the apartment, should I say? Like I found that unfair because it's Mother Nature. It's an Iceland. You cannot control bugs and anything, or to some extent. And as long as the person you made the management aware and the management does fix the problem, then you should put that into consideration. Make it make sense. Like this morning, my daughters went to the living room and then find this huge black, beautiful. It was beautiful. This huge bug. I just grab it and put it outside. You know, am I gonna go and leave a review in the apartment building complex? Oh, the apartment is full of bugs. Ah. I started to put the ingredients to make a smoothie, and there it is. I didn't get smoothie, you guys. Life is crazy. Very grateful though. Very grateful. We have work. We get to have a clean home, no matter what. I can still make a smoothie. Life is good. Life is good. Can you make it? Okay. Good morning, Brenner. Where did I put my coffee now? I'm gonna go ahead and start with my floors. But first, I want to sip of my coffee. I want to clean your telephone. Help! You want mommy? Where's my coffee? Did you put my coffee on my? Where the hell is my coffee? Hello.
Sorry, my hair is messy. Oh, wait, I'm gonna say my hair.
What you doing? Don't do that. I knew it. My toddler was hiding, playing with my coffee. Now she's gonna be jumping off the walls. Lord have mercy. That is so cool. ¿Viste?
Yes,
I was asking when is the time to separate them because then you have to separate them and put them in bigger ones so they can grow big. No, no, pero no me lo ponga aquí que yo acabo de limpiar esto, mamita chula.
Oh.
I'll be back. Give me a second, guys.
Chanel, don't go. This smells good. Careful. Careful. Chanel, you kill me. Kill me. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Ah, careful. There is two people. Okay. Stop following me. Stop. Oh. Stop following. Stop following me. Stop following me. I believe I can fly. Okay, anyways. Okay, let go. I believe.
All of them? Impossible.
I tell you, it was 23 minutes, 6 minutes, and 5 minutes.
One hour of history, not 20 minutes. Sorry, guys. Motherhood calls. So now what? Okay, we got the floors left to do. Oh. Hmm. Start with this. I need to get to work. So I'll tell you.
That's tinkle. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Que yo también te puedo hacer. Thank you.
Hungry.
I thought you had breakfast. What happened? So why are you hungry? I went to buy her breakfast. She was like, I already ate. And I was like, that's not enough. That rug is bad with vacuum.
Mom, when I was done, I was going to send that video, and it was the same video that you just put.
Luna, start it.
I'm not gonna watch it all over again.
El video que puse ahora.
Yeah, I already watched that one.
Yo no te puse ningún video de Cleopatra.
No, this one.
Yo te puse un video de Cleopatra.
That's what I saw here.
No.
Hey, that's on it.
Motherhood call me. Sorry, guys. Let's see. I'm all over the place. I started in the living room and I left the house before going somewhere. Like, we're doing a quick swipe for maintenance. We also having visitors today. Also, there was not supposed to be inspection today or yesterday. I don't know if they came yesterday when I was not here, but hello, good morning. I always I always tidy up the apartment at the morning and then I got time to maintain it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't have time. I have kids," but you can still do 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You're like right now, I have kids, and one of them is over there watching videos of Egypt as part of his homeschool. Luna, close that door. And there's the other one, entertain watching her cartoons. You're gonna tell me you cannot entertain your child for 10 minutes? So you can do your thing. Let's do the I forgot the dustpan. Sure. I had a rug outside and somebody stole it from. And then I have my downstairs neighbor. He has a bunch of shit outside, and I was like, I don't know what. This balcony always looks dirty no matter what I do. I cannot wait to put the garbage in. You are where? Can you say hi? I need a pee. Turkey is coming between between the lines. Oh well. This is not the channel for that. This is a safe, clean channel. People. Like does my like no can you read the title of the channel? It's Rise of a Mompreneur. It doesn't say sexy mama or any fucking shit like that. That will make you think you can ask those shit type of demand. May. I'm excited for May. May is gonna be all about painting the apartment. I want it white, light, and I want to find some light bulbs that change the colors. So on daytime, I can put them like bright white because this apartment is so depressingly dark. And then at nighttime, I can use my warm yellow lights for a cozy environment. So that's the goal. All right. Luna! Thank you, mommy. We're gonna do the floors now. Let's mop real quick and get to work. So as I was saying earlier today, I'm going to do like a little catch up on things that I need to do, which is that includes stuff at Goodwill. I also have to put all these things in the car. I noticed they do sell beds, so I'm going to donate this bed. Let's see, try Facebook Marketplace. I should try Facebook Marketplace, see if I can get a few bucks. Because I'm going to donate good stuff. I'm going to donate a car seat and a play yard and that bed. And I could get a few bucks with those. Anyways, I also have this stuff to put in the car. I see another stop that I need to make. I need to go to the library and get all those books back. Do I have any more books from the library? I hope not. I'm hoping not. I also need to stop at Hobby Lobby to get paper for my craft booking. That is something. Oh yeah, I do have more library books. I have 3 more. Chocolate chip cookies. We are bears. Rock what y'all got. So I need to make her read these books. You clean the floor. You're such a good helper. Be careful, mommy. Go sit down. Thank you. See? Careful. You're awesome. What I was gonna do? I forgot. Anyways. I am from Puerto Rico. Well, I am from Puerto Rico, but I live in the United States. And Puerto Rico is not really into football, so we don't have Puerto Rico doesn't have football. Puerto Rico is not into football nor soccer. It's more basketball. I think it's more basketball and softball. Is that how it's called? Baseball. Baseball. Okay, let me put this here while I'm.
I did that, please.
I'm so happy with that.
I'm cleaning.
You're cleaning? You're the best. You are the absolute complete best, Julie. What would I do without you?
Cleaning now. See, I'm cleaning.
Thank you, mommy. You know how much that means to me.
Mommy, I can stop clean the room. Please. Can I clean now?
Huh?
Can I clean now?
Yeah.
Okay. La, 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 la.
She recently discovered SpongeBob, so now she's starting to watch SpongeBob. Wanna go out? Suave, okay? It's okay. Go.
Yeah?
We did it.
That's the one.
It feels good. Thank you. Okay, let's catch up before we go. Okay. I want to. Ah, okay. This person looks like a spammer. Browse on point. Thank you. What do you think? I have this scar over here. I fell down when I was little. And this is a funny story because the memory that I have is completely different from the memory that the person that was over there has. It's not like even about the points of view, it's like the event per se. I don't know. So the eyebrow story. When I was little, my dad was a single dad. My dad had both of me and my sister custody. So we would spend while he was working, we would spend the mornings either in my grandma, great grandma, or my aunt grandma. And this morning we were in my aunt, and I remember I was playing like I was hiding from my cousin. And how old are you? 5? Anyways, what I was saying. Oh yeah. So, anyways, I was like, my cousin didn't even know this, but I was playing like I will see her and I will follow her and I was hiding from her, right? So at one point she moves from her bedroom to the living room and I am tippy toe going behind her, hiding from her. And in that moment I stepped and I fell down and I hit my face with the coffee table, which it was obviously square. Um And yeah, that's my memory from it. But my aunt is saying that she remembers that she screamed that my dad was home, and I was like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy!" And I was like running, exciting, screaming, "Daddy!" And that's when I tipped and fell down. When it's like that's not the memory I have of what happened. So I don't know. Germany. I don't know what the word means, but hi, Germany. I know what the heck. Ooh, 333. I like that. Angel numbers. I think he's like a child, probably. He's giving me child vibes. The kind of questions he's been asking. It's my guy. Happy May. What are your goals for May? So yesterday I was doing live streaming, thinking, and I'm like, what are my true goals for May? I also been debating on a road trip. I feel like it would be better to do it in October because I will like. There's a say that says you kill two birds in with one stone or one bullet. I've been dying to go back to New York and I've been dying to do a road trip, a long one, and I've been dying to see New York on the fall and explore countries on the fall. So ideally, I will do this road trip on October because I'm going to make a few stops along the way and explore little cute scenic towns and stuff like that. However, my son is in school. So ideally, I won't be able to do it. Especially the school that he is a very strict school. So I need to figure it out what are the rules for him leaving for over a week. Because I was thinking I can leave on a Friday. So it will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I could leave for 10 days. But what I have in my mind, I want more than 10 days. I need at least 12 days because that would include stopping in New York for one night. And I don't want to stop in New York for one night. I want 2 or 3 days over there. And I want the freedom that if I see a town and I like it, I want to stay. So that means I will have to do this on summer. But summer is going to be hot. And the time is almost there also. Like, I would not have time to save money. Like, if I do it in October, I'm going to be able to save money for that long trip. Now I will be saving money on food because I'm gonna be taking my own food. I'm going to be saving money by staying in campgrounds. First of all, I'm not gonna stay in hotels. I'm going to stay in parks, camping, which is the other thing I want to do. I want to do a shit ton of camping this year. And I have nothing. So I'm already going to have to spend a few bucks during May on all the camping tools. And then on June, I'm going to leave in for a road trip. I'm not going to be able to have time to save. I could leave in July, but my daughter is going to be in Puerto Rico in July and she's been dying to see New York. And I know she's going to kill me if I go to New York without her. What else? So yeah, that I'm debating what to do. Um, but yeah, summer is gonna be hot. And again, I will be saving money by staying in campgrounds, not hotels. And because I am staying in campgrounds, I can cook my own food over there. So I will be saving a lot of money in food as well. But yeah, I've been thinking. I already have like the trip itinerary done. I already know where I want to stop and the parks I'm gonna go. It's the amount of days. Like it's exactly going for 5 days, coming down 5 days, and not exploring more. I'm gonna be driving 5-ish hours a day. So by the time I stop in a town, I'm gonna be tired of driving and I'm not gonna have the time to really explore the town before I have to go to sleep and wake up and start driving for hours. So I wanna be able to stay like maybe 2 nights in some of the places. Coffee time. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's a dream. Oh, I've been in New York on summer. Well, it was March. I went on September. It was still not fall. I went on March, and I don't remember when was the other time. I've been there like 3 times. I know it's not been fall, so that's the next like go on fall. How are you? I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, how old? 39. This dude is creepy. How old are you? Go to sleep. Go to school. Aren't you supposed to be in school? I just hide that weird ass dude. I don't have time for that. New York life. Did you seriously just change your name or I block him? He's block. He's probably a child. The way he speaks, I don't know, unless he's like translating. The way he speaks, it doesn't give me an adult. Unless he's using a translate thingy. Because I keep having this sign before, so I don't know if that sign means it's been translated. I've been obsessed with fall, you guys, with spring. Still creep. I'm in Florida, so driving all the way up to New York is 15 hours. I cannot drive more than 4 hours before losing my mind. So I plan a trip stopping every drive. I will do the most 5-hour drives during the day, but I will have stops in between. That's the thing about summer. If I do this trip on summer, I don't have to hurry. I have 2 entire months, Another creep. No, I want to travel. What the fuck with all these creeps? Nasty. Men are so nasty. Jesus. Okay, do you want to have. Wait, what? I cannot. I cannot. I drive 3 hours and I'm already, my anxiety is going through the roof. especially if I'm not the one driving. That's something I learned after I started road tripping with my ex. Um, I will be so freaking anxious. I couldn't. I would go crazy. I wanted to smack everything. And it was two reasons. What I noticed is that when you are driving, because you're driving, your mind has to be on the road, and you're entertaining yourself, keeping your mind out of things because you had to pay attention to the road. But when I am sitting down as a passenger, I am sitting down in this small ass space with nothing to do. And on top of that, because he's the one driving, I had to hear his freaking music, which is completely horrifying. So it did not help my anxiety. So one, I learned I could not be more than 3 hours, and B, especially if I'm not the one driving. If I'm the one driving, I still get desperate, but I last longer and I don't go that crazy. And I'm hearing my music and I'm driving on my speed. I'm not anxious about him going 100 miles per hour every 5 seconds. And my mind is in the road, so I don't have time to be bored. I love road trips as long as I'm the one driving. Okay. I crashed the other. Yeah, what's popping? At this hour, there's gonna be a lot of people on the other side of the world, and which means if they're up at this hour, they're either up looking for the wrong type of content or yeah, kids. Um, yes, I am from Florida. I crashed the other day. I mean, if you're here, it means you're good. So I'm happy to hear you're good. I'm traveling now. I'm flying or won't go. I'm 53. If I'm traveling now, I'm flying. I don't think the age is the problem. It's the mindset. I am the opposite. Number one, I love flying. I love it. But there's something about road trips that I will prefer. Because something I notice is that when you are in an airplane, you are again sitting down in this small space. You don't want to be loud. You don't want anything. So you have to be quiet. You're going to be sleeping or you're going to be with headphones, you're listening to music or watching a movie, and you're not connecting with the people you're doing the traveling with. Also, the most you can see is either clouds or the ocean, which at some point the views are gonna be stunning, the sunset or sunrise. You're gonna have epic views. Beautiful. But at the same time, when it's a road trip, I put the windows down, I put loud music on, I talk and chat and laugh and make jokes with my kids. I get the scenery and I get to make stops along the way as too. So and the age I say is nothing because I recently discovered this YouTuber, which she's the one that smacked me in the face and told me you can do this. She's doing solo.
Travel, please.
Yes, ma'am. She it's pretty. I could tell she's probably in her up 60s, maybe 70s, and she does solo camping. Okay, solo, and she even has a canoe
Canada?
or a kayak. I don't know which one of those is. But she literally lifts the damn canoe. She puts it on top of her car. She gets that shit down. She takes it from the car to the river. She paddling over there in the river. The other day I saw her with the axe cutting the thing is for the fire, the wood for the fire, and I was like, I should feel very embarrassing. Grandma is kicking ass over there, driving, doing shit, and here I am at almost 40, dying, scared of doing these things, of living life, and she's solo traveling, camping all over Canada. Super bad. I felt that sleep driving. Yeah, I mean, everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. So why did you fall asleep? You didn't sleep the night before. You were doing a long drive. I mean, I used to fall asleep driving when I was even in Virginia. That's why I moved back to Puerto Rico. I was having two jobs and I was also in college. So I was spending a minimum of 72 hours awake before I would get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And it came to the point where I was falling asleep while I'm driving. And I think I say that the universe saved me twice because one, I remember I was dreaming that I was driving the road. I was with my eyes closed, but somehow I was still seeing the road. I was exactly where I was supposed to be driving. And then this white shadow crossed out of nowhere. And the scare from that right shadow wake me up. And I was literally going sideways, about to crash in that same spot. And it happened to me twice. The second time was a freaking white car. I was driving and suddenly this white car came out of nowhere in the middle of the road and the scared woke me the fuck up. And when I woke up, it was right next to a bridge. I was about to crash over there. And that's when I realized something needed to change, and I decided to move to Puerto Rico because I was also pregnant. So Maryland, one of my stops. If I do the road trip, I would definitely stop in Maryland again because the I went to Maryland once, but it was still freaking March and it was cold. I could not enjoy it. I could not enjoy it. It was cold. I wanted to leave. We didn't even last 1 hour. We just stopped over there, look around, let's go eat and leave. Cold coffee. Go get it or make it. Wow, your armpit. Are you a creep? Your furthest? Yeah, that's the most I would drive. Like when I went to ChatGPT and I say, hey, the most I'm willing to drive a day, it's 4 to 5 hours, but making stops in between. More than that, I will not be able to drive. So I want to make stops in between, and hopefully those stops are scenery places where I can stop for a few hours, watch the place, see the scenario or the little town or the views, take photos, probably eat, restrooms. So yeah, the most is 4 hours because if you're driving more, then it's not gonna be fun because you were always in the car. Even you're gonna have views, it's not the same that you stopping and being there. Like, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful place and just stop and be there. Eunice is a badass. I would like to meet her. Yeah, I love putting the music out loud. Like right now, I'm doing something that I call Adventure Saturdays. And that's the day I choose to go out there with my kids. Like during the weekdays, I go hiking with my daughter every weekday, but I have to keep it local because I have to pick up my son and I also have some work and all that stuff. But Saturdays, it's there's no school, there's no rush, there's no nothing. We can just go. So those are the days I'm willing to drive from 1 to 3 hours to explore something new. Oh, and I freaking love it. Putting the windows like this is me driving with this big ass smile on my face. I am so happy. The windows down and music out loud. My daughter. She loves to have music out loud and sing. So we are singing and dancing together in the car.
I mean, are you ready to see my little princess?
Oh, look at you, so pretty. You look beautiful.
Brown pants because it matches.
Uh-huh.
Dress.
She did she chose that?
No, I did it.
Ah, because I was gonna say, le pusiste de manga larga y le va a dar calor.
I said that to Nuna, but she said, no, I don't want that one. But I said, no, it's hot. But she said, no, I want that one.
Okay.
Okay, if you want. Yo quería, I wanted like to put like a una trenza, but it was hard to do it because I don't know how to do it.
And it's too short now, too.
And
Okay, let's see. This fucking creep keeps sending obscene texts there. Why? How bad it is?
oh, you look so pretty, my baby. Don't you look pretty, my baby? And I have a question.
Thank you. You too. I'm about to leave because I keep saying I'm gonna go in for 30 minutes and then I stay yapping. And I am late. I'm gonna film a video today before I have to leave to get some errands done. So I got 1 hour and 20 minutes to do the video and get head out.
No, I'm already done the 15-minute video.
Actually,
You. Let me press. He's so cute. Oh my goodness.
thank you. Yeah, I noticed that there is not much content of solo traveling of single moms with their kids.
Let's try it too.
So I think that will be a good gap to fill, if it makes any sense. Like there's a lot of camping vloggers, there's a lot of solo camping vloggers of all ages from 20s, 30s, 60s, but I don't see like solo mom with kids. Would you call it solo when it's just a mom? I need to figure out what would be a good title to call it so people know it's just me with kids, no more adults. Me being brave. And I remember, okay, first of all, I notice that when I do my hikings, I don't see kids. But at the same time, I do it in an hour where kids are still in school, even though I know there's a lot of homeschooling. So it's insane that for all the kids that are homeschooling, they're not being taken outside to explore nature and hike and all that stuff. Second, um, I remember at the beginning I used to feel like, am I doing it right or am I doing it wrong? Am I pushing too much? Because it's not the same. The walking for me might be okay, but I have a toddler, so is this too much for her or not? So I started with small walks. I started with the stroller so she can get used to the environment and going out and being outside. Then I started to lead the stroller so she can move because the whole purpose is not just for me to get my steps, but it's for her to get her steps as well. So then I started to like do small walks, but get her used to walking. And now she just walks a lot with me, and she plays, she runs, she plays with the plants, we hug the trees, she see the little animals, reptiles. The other day we saw even a snake in our trail. And then like 2 days later we saw another snake, so it's been very fun. I've been loving spring hiking. um but yeah, I don't see kids out there on these type of things. We see kids at these all poor little things when kids are so much more um capable than us. They are so much more capable than us, and they can do so much more than we think they can do. And I remember like a month ago we stopped at this hike, and I'm doing a mix. I got them scooters so that way they can one day walk or another day do like play with their scooters. So my hiking selection depends on what they're gonna do, because obviously the scooters were not going like a dirt path. So I had to figure like pave trails, right? Anyways, my toddler decided that she did not want to push herself. She started crying because she wanted to step in the scooter and she wanted me to bend over and push her the entire hike. And I was like, no. There was this lady, she passed by, she saw everything, and she thought that she did not want to walk. She did the end of the trail and then she's turning back when I'm almost getting there. And I remember what I did was I left the scooter because it was right when we got in the hike, right? So I left it. I turned around, put the scooter in the trunk, and I said, "You're walking with me." So ever since I just take my toddler walking with me, and the oldest just play with her scooter. So by the time I'm almost there, that the lady is turning around.
Oh, that was too late.
I know.
Luna.
I Luna.
She's so pretty.
So she's like, oh, so you actually did it. You make the walk. I remember when I saw you guys, I started thinking about my kids because she was a little bit older now, so her kids were probably my age. And she said that she was thinking about when her kids were that little, and how her kids will have never done it, and how amazing is that I made her walk. And I was like, well, at the beginning it was difficult, but I started to train her, and little by little give her more. But she was actually crying because she did not because she did not want to walk. She was crying because she wanted me to push her. And she was like, "Oh, okay, okay, I get it now." But yeah, she was thinking about how her kids would have never done that. And I think it's all a mindset and how much we are willing to train them to be better. We all are capable of doing way more than what we think we can do, and we just need that little push. And at that same day, also after we turn around, we have these bicycles because that hike, it's obviously for bicycles. That's why I'm able to take the scooter. So there was this ladies coming back, and she saw us turning around, and she was like, oh, you guys did it, you are troopers. So that day, right when I was having doubts about what I was doing, I got those both compliments that same day, and I felt like it was a confirmation from the universe that I was doing right. So yeah, now I've been looking on YouTube, like trying to find solo moms doing these things along with their kids, and I don't see the videos like that of moms going out there by themselves with their children. And I think I have found a very cool niche for future vlogs here on YouTube. And now that I'm doing these adventure Saturdays, I think it will be really cool um to do a specific video of me exploring with my kids. Like last Saturday I woke up and I was like, oh shit, it's Saturday. Where are we going today? So I grabbed my phone and I started to look, because what I'm doing is when I found a place, I go to Google Maps and I save it on different guides. So I've been creating guides by towns, by states. And then Florida, I divided by hours. Florida, less of 1 hour. Florida, up to 3 hours drive. Florida, 4 or 5 hours drive. So I was like, okay, today we're willing to do an hour drive. So I looked for everything that was all the way an hour. And we went to this river, and we didn't last not even 10 minutes when we're like, we had to get out of here. The river was super dark. It was beautiful, beautiful scenic views, beautiful photos. But the trail with the bridge, it was closed. The river was brown. We are in Florida. There's freaking gators. I am not getting my ass in there, especially my kids, and getting bitten by a gator. I don't know. So I was like, I'm not going in there. So we went again to the map and we looked for nearby springs. And there was a spring like 14 minutes drive. I was like, let's go to this spring. On our way over there, we passed through this freaking farm. It was beautiful. And the flowers. Oh gosh, one of the things that I was loving was that on my way, all over the highway, you can see these little flowers. purple, pink, yellow, and white. Beautiful. I was in love with the scenery, right? The scenery. And then we found this huge field, and you can see beautiful white butterflies all over it. So we had to stop to take photos. The road was a little empty, so we took photos on the road. Like you can see the photos on the community tab. I'm trying to go more here on YouTube. So in the community tab, I've been posting pictures. So I posted those pictures. We passed through a railroad. I real quick like up, put the signal and stop and take took pictures over there. Like, and I feel like that could be a cool. It could have been a cool vlog, a cool vlogging to do. Huh? So after we stop, we went then to the trail to the spring. Another beautiful thing, we saw a little. There was this small pond. It was maybe a little bit bigger than this fireplace. It was a pond, right? It was a cave. Like if she wouldn't tell me that was a cave, I would not know. I was just in this little pond of water and that's it. Divers go down there. Heck and but no. But divers go all the way down there and it gets out to where the springs were. Which by the way we did. We went to the springs and we had fun. The Saturday previous to that one, I went to Manatee Springs and I don't know why or what, but I remember I read that we could not go in and swim. So we did not go prepared for swimming. And when we got there, we didn't saw a single manatee. However, we saw many beautiful things. We saw another river. We saw the springs. Everybody was bathing, and we were like, so we could get in. So that would be a nice vlog to do as well. But anyways, the one that I was just telling you about the cave and all that stuff. After that, we tried to find a place to eat. Everything was so desert. I was worried. I remember I found this restaurant and the reviews say if you're looking for aesthetic place, this is not it. But if you're looking for good food, this is your place. 5 stars. So when I went, I was literally about to go to a restaurant and I stopped this gas station. And when I look, it was empty, desert. It looked, I don't know, it looked like at these movies where you stop in a very questionable place. So I was like, I don't know. So then I was like, I'm not there. They stop there. I don't know. This place looks shady. It's so empty. So then we looked for a Waffle House that was like 4 minutes away and it was empty. And I was like, is this open or is this town is a freaking ghost town? And my son was like, well, the lights are on inside. It's open. I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. When we got there was only the server and a cook. That's it. And it would have been a cool vlog. So I'm going to vlog those adventures from now on.
Yeah, that's toys.
I mean, kids were swimming there. There was a family, and their kids were like swimming and screaming over there. And then the wow, cause I think it was two families, but they were together. So while the men would put in the boat down in the ramp and from the ramp to the water, whatever, the moms with the kids stay in the other side of the river. But girl, that river was dark. No, thank you. Do you want me to mod? Did you want me to mod? I'm not sure what that question is. Mod. Look at that. Freaking spammer. See, I have this weird. Does that mean it's a translation or what? I did put some moderators, but it's still not enough. I'm still learning how to deal with this. It's broken, mommy. Let me say something. Did you adorable, mama?
I did this.
I think we got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She changed. She went from a toddler to look like a little girl now. Anyways, I need to go. I need to go. Now I'm tired of talking and I need to film a video. But that one is gonna be a short video. Probably gonna be like 6 or 7 minutes. Because I'm trying to load 3 videos a week. So eventually I will learn how to deal with trolls. I just try to ignore them and just like block them. And when you do have moderators on, like I do have some moderators on, and it does let me know somebody posted something. It's hidden, so it gives me the option to check what the person wrote, and then I can select um show or hide, and eventually I will keep it hide because most of the time it is obscene. Um, so I just keep it, pretend I did not read it or saw it, and I just like hide it and then quietly block the person. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for being here, guys.
Mama, this is my way.
I thought I heard the neighbor scream, but she's okay. Take care, guys. I'm trying to do more live streams, so we're back in their game, okay?